is Art Television.
Coming up, State of Business, sponsored by
අතන මෙතන හැමතැනම තියෙන සේවාවන් එක තැනකට ගෙන MySLT app දැන් සියලුම SLT මොබිටෙල් සේවාවන් වලට MySLT app හරහා එකවර පිවිසීමේ හැකියාව. SLT මොබිටෙල් එකම එක සැබඳියාව.
IWS Aviation.
A very good evening. Welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Mariam Vijayaratna. Let's have a look at the headlines first. Dengue on a rapid surge in Sri Lanka amid COVID-19. Health authorities warn. Stop demonizing the port city. Government ministers urge. News in detail. The Board of Investment, the Colombo Stock Exchange and the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce jointly organised the Sri Lanka Investment Forum 2021 in order to collectively promote direct and equity investment opportunities in Sri Lanka. The Sri Lanka Investment Forum 2021 is a three-day virtual event which will be held on the 7th, 8th and 9th of June 2021. The Sri Lanka Investment Forum 2021 is expected to attract investors from all over the world, including high net worth individuals and institutions. With the purpose of enabling institutional, corporate and individual investors, SLIF 2021 will give potential investors with a complete grasp of the opportunities accessible in Sri Lanka. Sri Lankan institutions and corporations participating in the Investment Forum 2021 will be able to demonstrate project investment offers as well as corporate investment proposals to foreign direct investors via the Colombo Stock Exchange. The primary objective of the project is to assist the Sri Lankan government in attracting foreign inflows into the economy, which is critical for the country's post-COVID economic rebound. Commenting on the initiative, the chairman of the Board of Investment of Sri Lanka, Sanjay Mohotala, stated that this forum will provide a platform for all investors and firms in Sri Lanka to join together.
This conference is to bring in the key individuals, the policymakers, the industrialists, the international, the key opinion leaders to talk about the Sri Lankan economy, talk about the policy changes and give a holistic view to all our investors what a great investment opportunity Sri Lanka is. We are looking to double our GDP. We are around $4,000 per GDP per capita. As the country grows, intend to grow at 5 to 6% post-COVID, that creates that investment opportunity which comes in a once in a lifetime for a country. We call it the inflection point of a country. So here's a sneak preview to what that opportunities will be and will unravel in the next 1 to 2 years for key investors to take advantage early on. So in that sense, it is I would say, one of the largest investment forums that Sri Lanka has put together. And it's the first time that we are putting together a forum where the capital markets, the business community and the BOI, the Apex Investment Agency have come together.
The chairman of Colombo Stock Exchange, Dumit Fernando, asserts that the Investment Forum 2021 will provide global investors with a better understanding of Sri Lanka's economic trajectory and investment climate, as it will include direct investment potential. Addressing the media briefing, he further emphasized that despite the obstacles provided by the global pandemic, this is a wonderful opportunity for making the global investing community aware of Sri Lanka's solid fundamentals.
The objective of this conference is really to say, how do we cut through the noise and get people focused on facts and figures and some of the realities of the Sri Lankan market, both from a FDI and a capital market investment standpoint. And we have some great stories to tell, but it's not just about telling good stories. We're not trying to trick people into something here. I think what we're trying to do is recognize the challenges that are around us. Some of those will go away in a week or two, some will go away in months, some others for emerging market countries may take years. But that doesn't mean that we stop doing what we are doing and that the opportunity stops presenting itself.
Health authorities warn that there is a rise in the dengue cases during the month of May, with over 7,500 cases from the month of January to the end of May. Addressing a media briefing at the Government Information Department this morning, officials from the Health Ministry, Colombo Municipal Council and its National Dengue Control Unit requested the general public to keep their premises clean, preventing the spread of the disease.
ඩෙන්ගු සහ කොවිඩ් කියන රෝග දෙකම ගත්තොත් අපි දන්නවා මේ රෝග දෙකම වෛරසයක් විසින් තමයි අපිට රෝගය ඇති කරන්නේ. ඒකට මේකෙදි වැදගත් කාරණා දෙකක් මම දකිනවා. ඩෙන්ගු රෝගය පැතිරෙන්න පුද්ගලයෙක්ගෙන් තව පුද්ගලයෙකුට පැතිරෙන්න අතරමැදියෙක් අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ මදුරුවෙක් අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. ඩෙන්ගු මදුරුවා තමයි රෝගය පතුරවන්නේ. කොවිඩ් රෝගයේදී රෝගය පැතිරෙන්නේ අපේ කෙළබිඳිති වලින්, අපේ ස්පර්ශ වලින්, ඒ වගේම වාතයෙන් පැතිරෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඔබ කිව්වා වගේ ඩෙන්ගු කොවිඩ් දෙකේදීම උණ රෝග ලක්ෂණය මතුවෙනවා මූලික අවස්ථාවේදී. හැබැයි කොවිඩ් වලදී අපි බහුලව දක්නට ලැබෙනවා සසන පද්ධතිය ආශ්‍රිත රෝග ලක්ෂණ අපි දක්නට ලැබෙනවා. කැස්ස, සෙම්ප්‍රතිශ්‍යාව, උග්‍රේ අපහසුතාව මේවා දක්නට ලැබෙනවා. හැබැයි මේවා ඩෙන්ගු රෝගයේදී සුලභව දකින්නේ නැහැ. අපි තීරණය කරන්න හොඳ නැහැ නිවසේ ඉඳන් උණ හැදුනම මට තියෙන්නේ ඩෙන්ගුද, මට තියෙන්නේ වෛරස් උනක්ද, මට තියෙද්දි කොරෝනාද කියලා. ඒ තීරණය ගැනීමට වෛද්‍ය උපදෙස් ලබා ගන්න. හින්දා අපි පැහැදිලිව ජනතාවගෙන් ඉල්ලා සිටින්නේ ඔබට උණ රෝගය තිබෙනවා නම් ඔබට නිශ්චිතව සසන රෝග ලක්ෂණ නැත්තම් නමුත් ඔබ හිතනවා නම් මට මේක උණ තියෙනවා, මට උණ තියෙනවා පැහැදිලිව මේ රෝග ලක්ෂණ තියෙන. එතකොට හැකි ඉක්මනින් සුදුසුකම්ලත් වෛද්‍යවරයෙක් වෙත හෝ රෝහලක් වෙත යොමු වන්න.
We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
හලෝ දැන් ඔයා හිතන්නේ හැමදේම වෙනස් වුණේ කොහොමද කියලානේ? උත්තරේ මගේ ළඟ තියෙනවා. නෑකම් ඕනෑකම් හඳුනගත්තා. අපිවම වෙනස් කරගන්න ක්‍රම හෙව්වා. අලුත් බීජ පැල කෙරුවා. හිතුනේ ඒක කරන්න බෑ වගේ තමයි. හැබැයි ඒක කරන්න පටන් ගන්නකම් විතරයි. ඒක දැවැන්ත එකමුතුවක්. අපි හැදුනේ එකම සබැඳියාවක බැඳීමෙන්. හැමදේම හොඳ වුණේ සබැඳියාවේ හැදීමෙන්. අපි මෙතනට ආවේම එකම එක සබැඳියාවක රැඳීමෙන්. ගෙදරට වැඩකට ගමනට එකම එක සබැඳියාවක බැඳෙන මුළු මහත් රටකට. Good morning sir, how can I help?
SLT Mobitel එකම එක සබැඳියාව.
ටෙක්ස්ටෝරියම් අංකානෝනාවය කෙලින් වීදිය කොළඹ 11.
Welcome back after the break. The government urges the opposition and critics not to demonize the port city, claiming that the venture would serve as a first step in developing a compelling value proposition for Sri Lanka. At a recent webinar hosted by the Department of Government Information, ministers once again cleared the air on the new laws and the possible advantages of Port City Development Project. Responding to criticism of the Port City Economic Commission Act, Education Minister Professor G.L. Peries assures that there is no exclusivity and the government welcomes all investors regardless of their business or financial sources as long as their investments in the port city are effective and beneficial. He also termed that procedural venture in the Colombo port city as transparent and claims that there is no adoration in Sri Lanka's relationship with any one country. The minister denied allegations that the new act would make the port city a refuge for money laundering, pointing out that the Monetary Law, Financial Transaction Reporting Act and Money Laundering Act were all part of the rules that apply inside the port city.
Government has stated very emphatically and repeatedly that here is an opportunity that is open to all investors, no matter what country they come from, to make use of the chances that are now available for profitable, for productive investment in the port city.
Ministry of Justice Ali Sabri addressed concerns about the newly enacted laws controlling the Colombo Port City Economic Commission Bill, emphasizing that all Sri Lankans believe Colombo Port City is vital for the country's future economic progress. As a conclusion, the minister, who also revealed why the Port City Economic Commission Act was formed, elaborated that an investment is not a gift but something that should benefit both the government and the investor.
What is special of the Sri Lankans, the port city, that is location, strategic location, and it has so much of attraction. Now, if you look at the opportunities available, apart from the land which the developing partner will be leasing out, there is 23% of the land which belongs to the government of Sri Lanka, which is up for lease, for business. So it's open for anybody and everyone, our friends from all over the world, to come and work with us.
Money, Capital Market and Enterprise Reform State Minister Ajit Niwad Cabral, who was also joined by the Education Minister and the Minister of Justice, reaffirmed that the port city will be a turning point in Sri Lanka's economic history. Minister further stated that the port city will contribute nearly $4.5 billion to the country's gross domestic product in the first few years.
We estimate in the first few years the GDP to have a new contribution of around $4.5 billion. Now, in a country where the GDP is around the $80 billion mark, $4.5 billion is quite a substantial contribution. So we need to have that. Then at the same time, we are also hoping that it would generate about 83,000 jobs to people who will be paid in dollars or in foreign currency, so that they don't need to go to Dubai, they don't need to go to Singapore to work, they can work out from Sri Lanka itself.
We'll be right back with the stock updates.
මේ දවස්වල ඔබ ජීවිතේ නවතීවී කියා අනියත බියකින්ද ඈත ඉස්පිරිතාලයකට වඩා ගෙයි ස්තෝප්පුව වටිනවා. හුස්ම පිඹින යන්ත්‍රයකට වඩා හුස්ම පරිස්සම් කරන මුඛාවරණයක් වටිනවා. ප්‍රතිකාරයට වඩා ප්‍රවේශම වටිනවා. නිතර දෑත් සෝදන්න. මුහුණ නිතර අතගන්න එපා. දුරින් ඇසුරු කරමු. නිවස අපේ ජීවිතේ නවාතැන කරගනිමු. ජීවිතේ සිහිනයට වාසනාවේ ආශිර්වාදය. NLB.
අපේ දේ අගයන්න අපේ දේ අරගන්න හෙළදිරු.lk ඩිජිටල් ආර්ථික මධ්‍යස්ථානයට පිවිසෙන්න. පාරිභෝගිකයන්ට ඉතා ඉහළ ප්‍රමිතියෙන්ුත් නැවුම් කෘෂි නිෂ්පාදන අඩුම මිලට ලබා ගන්නත් ගොවි මහතුන්හට අස්වැන්නට උපරිම මිලක් ලබා ගනිමින් පුළුල් වෙළඳපොළකට ප්‍රවේශ වීමටත් අදම හෙළවිරු ඇප් එක ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරන්න. නැත්නම් හෙළවිරු.lk වෙත පිවිසෙන්න. ඩිජිටල් තාක්ෂණයෙන් රටම බලගන්වන අපේම රටේ sannivedana සන්නාමය SLT Mobitel.
Welcome back after the break. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The all-share price index gained by 70.02 points to close at 7,403.44 and the S&P SL 20 gained by 23.10 points to close at 2,978.81. The turnover was 3.3 billion rupees and over 119 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. That's all we have for today. See you tomorrow at the same time. Until then, take care. Good night.
දැන් සියලුම SLT මොබිටෙල් සේවාවන් වලට My SLT app හරහා එකවර පිවිසීමේ හැකියාව